Apex Legends got a new ADS sensitivity per optic option in the new Voidwalker update. These settings are insane when you use them right, but many people don't know how to set them up. I've done the maths and the research to find out the perfect settings so that your scoped aiming improves instantly. Want to find out what settings to use? I'll explain. Just make sure to watch till the end because it's important you understand what settings we're changing and why. Before we begin, I'd like to thank Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Raid Shadow Legends is a free RPG game with character progression and hundreds of champions to unlock and customize. Almost 10 million players have already downloaded it in just 3 months, and it's completely free to download. It's got an almost perfect review score after about 300,000 reviews in the Android store. There are so many different champions to choose from, so each class has different weaknesses and strengths. So far, my favorite is Crusader. I mean, he's pretty cool. Personally, my favorite thing is the PvP. It perfectly fits in between queues in Apex, and the development team are working on more content as well. They've released a 6-month roadmap which shows a bunch of new content coming, including a new faction with a bunch of new champions in. If you want to join my clan, just message me. My name is 10XP. Interested? Go to the video description, click on the link and sign up. You'll get 50,000 silver and a free epic champion for signing up as part of the new player program. So first we will adjust the sensitivity values so that they match the same sensitivity you have when hip firing. With this you'll be able to have a consistent sensitivity across all scopes. We call this pure sensitivity. How do I find the pure sensitivity for each optic? Well, through data mining of course. I went into the files to find the exact modifiers for all optics. So essentially every optic in the game has an FOV modifier and a sensitivity modifier. To adjust our sensitivities to get pure sensitivity, we just need to reverse these values. So here are the modifiers in simple terms for each zoom level. For some reason each scope needs a bit of adjustment here and there with small values, especially the 3 times. So when you put it into the game you end up with this. You can see with my tests here that these results are right. However, it doesn't matter too much because you may notice something if you go ahead with this. The sensitivities are way too high. It doesn't actually make sense to have the same sensitivity for all zoom scopes. It's so difficult to play like this. So why does Apex Legends still feel so unnatural when switching scopes? I think it's got something to do with the forced FOV change. So what we'll do instead of making it so each sensitivity is the exact same, we'll adjust our sensitivity to make up for that. We're essentially making it feel like the FOV changes aren't there at all. This way we still get forced lower sensitivity for higher zoom scopes, but we're not tripped up over the FOV changes. To do that it's quite simple. We just remove the additional sensitivity modifiers I spoke about before, so you'll end up with something like this. With this setup, I felt things to be so much more natural when ADSing with all scopes. It made such a huge difference to me. It took me a little time to get used to, especially the change from my 1-time scope at close range, but like with all sensitivity changes, you're going to throw away any muscle memory you've built. So ultimately, I'd consider this option if you feel your aim is slacking, especially with higher modification scopes. But if you feel your aim is great, maybe it's best not to touch anything at all. Finally, the reason why I explained pure sensitivity first is because you may want to have the exact same sensitivity as your hip fire for some scopes. For example, you may want your 1 times and 2 times to share the same sensitivity as your hip fire. So here it is on screen, 2 charts to show you the different sensitivities. You can either choose the pure sensitivity. This will be the sensitivity that absolutely matches your hip fire sensitivity, or you can do the adjusted FOV sensitivity. What this does is adjust for the FOV change when you scope in, but it doesn't change the sensitivity modifier for each zoom level. For me, this one on the right side is the perfect option, but you may find that you like the pure sensitivity for 1 to 2 times scopes as well. So mess around with it a bit, and you may find that with the higher sensitivity scopes you may want to adjust the values a tiny bit to something you're more comfortable with. Either way, whatever sensitivities you've set for this, if you keep playing with them you will build a muscle memory, so just stick with it. So finally, let's talk about a big bug in Apex Legends. This new feature is great, but if you choose to have the pure sensitivity, then ADS whilst moving your mouse or joystick, there's this weird bug where it goes super far. I don't know what's causing it. You can see here with my example, I move my mouse the same distance. With hipfire and with ADS before moving my mouse, it ends up in the same spot. But if I ADS whilst moving already, then it causes this issue. This may cause some problems, so if you're noticing crazy stuff happening whilst aiming down sights, reset your ADS optic levels, just turn this feature off until they fixed it. Either way, this video will essentially be a historical example of what you need to do to get the best aiming sensitivities for all optics. However, if you come across this bug, maybe turn it off and then come back to this video once it's fixed. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. I hope that this information has been useful. If you have any questions about this, please leave it in the comments and I'll be happy to help. I'll see you there. Cheerio! No. Who got the gun? What? How? Press that before you're even looking at it. Okay, I'm not mad. What? Oh god. Minus 88. 12 health. It might be over. I love it. There's so many people here. Nice. Still a lifeline though. How did that activate? That's scary. I'm stuck. Interesting sensation. Thank you. We need shotgun shells. I hear them. I hear them. Oh, they deceived. Oh boy. This is hard. This is hard. Alright. Nice. Let's go. Oh, I wish I saw that earlier. Guess we'll just use it. No, there's gotta be syringes around, right? Well, that scared me. Quick. We both left you one Christmas in September, yes. They lost out there. I don't mind if people quit this game. This game mode though, it's just fun, like... I just want to drop in and fight people, and I understand if people just want to do that too. I won't be mad if someone quits and... Oh! Whoa! Ow! That really hurt. That's not good. This isn't good. Oh, what? It's gotta be glitched, right? I did 70 health damage and then 48 health damage. And they're still alive.